2022 Specialized S-Works Epic in a size large with pedals and cages on here. Fuck! 2022 Specialized Epic S-Works in a size large with pedals and cages on here, weighing 19 pounds, 15 ounces. In kilos, we are right at 9.06 kilos. C-post is not touching the scale. Stay tuned to after video. We're here for you by Sundays on the wheel. Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video, and today I have for you guys a really good-looking bike. This is a 2022 Specialized S-Works Epic. This is a custom build-up, and as you guys just saw, for a size large with pedals and cages, it is 19 pounds, 15 ounces, almost pushing 20s, but it's in the 19s. Almost lighter than some of these road bikes out there, and the bike is absolutely beautiful. The customer who owns it is a full-on weight weenie. As you guys can see, he did some different modifications here. It's the rear cassette. We'll go over everything. He has a custom cockpit on here. This is a new 2022 color, so it has the new fluid color. So if you look at it, it's like a slate color. And then when we walk around, it kind of fades like a purple and blue chameleon. He did some upgrades to the brakes, but the bike is gorgeous. We were stunned when it said 19 pounds, 15 ounces for a large with cages and pedals. I mean, that is a rocket ship for an XC bike. So without further ado, I'll go over the whole bike and we'll get into it. And just to let you guys know too, the S-Works Epic is an XC race bike. It has a full brain system. So this rear shock right here has a full inertia valve brain system built into it. You can see the hose that runs underneath there. It connects to the system down there. It keeps the shock as stiff as possible for riding on cross country and flats. So the shock won't be flexing when riding, so you're not wasting any momentum until you actually hit a bump or a drop. Then that inertia valve will open up and allow that shock to engage what it needs to and then go back to a locked out system. Very cool. That's why I call it a brain, because it thinks for itself, but it is absolutely a gorgeous build. So let's go ahead and start off with the cockpit. So on here, he has his own custom carbon fiber handlebar right here. It is called their Hyper X or Hyper Light X bar. The retail on this cockpit is probably 500 bucks. He bought this from Germany. Then also we have on here a custom Intend stem as well. Everything on here is very lightweight, so he got rid of the original S-Works stem that came on here, and he got rid of the S-Works Revolve bar as well to make it super light. He went with the ESI grips on here as well, and then he put on the Magura Raceline MT8 brakes. One, because they're super light, they have carbon fiber levers, but two, the highlighter green gives this bike the pop that it needs, and it looks very, very good. He has on here the SRAM XX1 wireless axis shifter and the new rocker paddle upgrade. Super lightweight as well. And then going down, you can see we have the Specialized logo here. And then the fork is actually the new SID SL fork, but this is not the fork that comes with the frame set. So when you buy this bike, it comes with a fork that has the brain system in there. But he had this bike from the previous generation that he bought pretty much aftermarket, and he prefers the lockout system because we are here in South Florida. So he likes to control when that's stiff or locked out. So he actually sold the brain system fork that came with it. So this is the same fork, just a little bit lighter because it does not have the brain cartridge inside of here. So you can see, you have the SL version with the air cap right there, and then you have the lockout for the remote, which is on the side right here. Very easy lockout while riding. Press down, release it. Just makes it a little bit more easier, and you have more control of the shock. 100 millimeter travel. This is a boost bike as well, so it's 15 by 110 spacing for the front of the fork. It is the new Revolve Control SL wheels. They are asymmetric design, so they are more laterally stiff. I believe the internal width is 29 millimeters on the internal width of the rim, and they are a hookless rim as well. These are a new Revolve hub with a ceramic bearing setup in here as well. Pretty much DT 180s internals in there. Bladed spokes, super lightweight wheels. I think for the total wheel set, the wheels set together, I think they're like 1,400 grams, which is crazy light. I mean, again, that's lighter than some road wheels out there, so very cool. Tire setup he has on here is going to be the Fast Track S-Works tire, the 29 by 2.35. And then for the rear, he has on there the S-Works tire, the S-Works Renegade 29 by 2.35 in the rear as well. They are set up tubeless right now, so what you're seeing right now with the weights was tubeless. The rotors that he has on here, I think, are the Ashima, I think they're called. Yeah, Ashima rotors, again, for the fact of they're super lightweight. 160 millimeter in the rear, 160 millimeter in the front. 6-bolt with the titanium screws as well, and then you have that cool Magura yellow brake. They did come with an orange O-ring around here. He just took it out because it clashed a little bit, but it's a nice little pop. One thing I'll say about Maguras is that they give you a lot of accessorizing with the bike. And if, us people like to stand out, you want to have a little bit of difference on your bike, it looks really, really good. But here, I'll give you guys an example of how the color looks. So we have this right here. Go to this side, it looks more of like a bluish and purple on this side. It looks gorgeous though. Very good job with this build. Crazy nice. Water ball cage is going to be the S-Works carbon fiber water ball cage. You have S-Works bolts right here as well. That's why you pay $6,000 for a frame. You get the S-Works bolts. You have 3 positions as well if you want to raise this up, or if you want to run a SWAT storage tool. You also have another location right here for a water ball cage. You have the large sticker right here, and this is Fact Carbon 12M. That is what the S-Works logo stands for. If you get the non-S-Works, it's going to be 11M, so keep that in mind. I'm sorry, 10M. Made in Taiwan. You have the RockShox proprietary rear shock with the brain system on here. And all S-Works bikes are all S-Works Epics. They're frame sets and the complete bikes. Another difference is that these come with a carbon fiber linkage right here that connects it. If you get the Evo, it comes with a carbon fiber yoke, but cool little nod to them. You have this little carbon fiber piece. We're all bikers here, we like carbon fiber. Nice little nod, very cool. Minimal adjustments on this brain RockShox rear shock. You have just a rebound adjustment, and then you have more controls, which I'll show you on the brain and the rear, but very minimalistic frame. Looks really, really good. SRAM dub bottom bracket on here. You have on here as well a SRAM X61 dub crank and a 36 tooth chainring with the rainbow chain SRAM X61. He has on here, I think these are called Expedo pedals. Again, super lightweight. It's pretty much the same platform, a clip in and clip out for the Shimano SPDs, but he just prefers these. But they're very smooth, they roll really nice, and then also very lightweight as well. You have a nice little rubber guard right here to protect the frame from chain slaps, and the reason why they put these little abrasions here is to minimize the chain slap on there as well. SRAM X61 axis rear derailleur, and also he did a little hack on here. He has ceramic bearings, so he paid for ceramic speed pulleys. This guy's, he's crazy. Paid for ceramic speed pulleys, or the new wheels. He didn't like the wheels because he said they added weight, so he took out the bearings and swapped the bearings out with these plastic bushings in there. So now they are ceramic speed bearings inside of these plastic pulley teeth. So he wants to save watts wherever he can. He's very fast on the bike. And then back here, he is not riding the 1052. He's riding a 1033 SRAM ride cassette with this chain. I talked to SRAM about this because everyone was asking how this cassette ran without a flat top chain. They said as long as it's a 1x, there's no issues. They said whenever there's a 2x, you can't run their X61 chains in there. So 1x, it's okay to run that. With 2xs, you cannot. The rear wheel, again, same wheel. You can see the difference is asymmetric. This side of the rim is sloping. That side is more straight up and down. Again, it is a carbon fiber rim, bladed spokes, DT240 hub in the back, 54 tooth ratchet. You'll have a free body sound test of that at the end. And then the rear rotor, like I said, the Ashima 160 millimeter 6-bolt disc brake. You have the Magura bright highlighter yellow brake. And then this is the brain system back here. This is their new 2.0 system. You have the option to turn it to fade or to soft if you want to adjust it. There are individual clicks in between here as well. So if you want to run this just as a true 100 millimeter shock, you can actually turn it all the way to soft, and the shock will give you a little bit more functionality of moving up and down while riding on the trail as well. And then they put this with a little bit more reinforcement into the frame, so you have that little bit more better platform, so it's not just hanging off the back. Very cool stuff. The brain is a really cool piece of technology. Seat post is just the regular stock S-Works seat post on here. I believe it is a 30.9. And then saddle, he has on here the S-Works Roman Evo saddle, carbon fiber rails, carbon fiber body. I chose this because it was the lightest seat out there. It's actually, to believe it or not, this is lighter than the stock S-Works power saddle. So again, he chose it for that reason, but very beautiful looking bike. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Again, 2022 S-Works Epic with a custom build up weighing at 19 pounds, 15 ounces for a size large with pedals and cages on there. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie, we cheated a little bit. We took off the Garmin mount that was on top of here, but that's so crazy talk. Thank you guys again so much. I'll see you guys next video. Bye. Revolve Control SL rear wheel with a 54 tooth ratchet in here and their own Revolve hub with ceramic bearings. Here comes the free body sound test right now. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.